Yes, I mean this is a huge issue that rarely gets the attention it deserves. So, for example, when a protester marches down the street of Berkeley or Manhattan, waving the flag "Free Palestine," it matters a whole lot whether they are saying "Free the West Bank and Gaza," namely the territories Israel occupied in the 67 war, or are they saying "Free Tel Aviv, Haifa, and Acre, Ashkelon, and Ashdod," which are the territories that formed Israel when it was first founded in 1947. If Free Palestine refers to the West Bank and Gaza, okay, fair enough. One can have legitimate views about the ultimate disposition of these territories. If one is referring to Free Palestine, Jaffa, Tel Aviv, and Haifa, that goes to the heart of the existence of the state of Israel and is actually advocates for a genocidal, exterminationist view about the future of the world's only Jewish state. So Free Palestine by itself is not good enough. One has to know what Palestine people are trying to free. And by what Hamas did on October 7th, they made a statement. This isn't about the West Bank or Gaza. This is about Israel. This is about Israel itself as a state of the Jewish people. And we're going to show how much derision, how much hate we have for the people of Israel by using the most barbaric way that we can imagine to implement this attack. And so therefore, the cutting out of fetuses from pregnant women, the chopping off of heads, the severing of limbs, the killing of families together, it was meant to send a message. The only way one can argue for the legitimacy of what happened on October 7th is to argue that every Israeli citizen, man, woman, child, young, old, mentally ill, whatever, that they are all illegal, that they are all illegitimate, that they are all forcibly occupying someone else's territory, and that their state, in whatever boundary, as small as one would like to imagine it, that their state is an illegitimate state that deserves to be destroyed. That is what the attackers of October 7th were saying. This is another statement that one hears quite frequently in protests, and I hesitate to use the term pro-Palestinian protests because I think many of the protesters who are in these protests are actually not pro-Palestinian. They may be pro-Hamas, they may be pro-exterminationist, but I think the a significant, if not the majority of Palestinians don't share these views. It depends what aspect of the movement one is focused on. But to get to the crux of your question, from the river to the sea, min al nahr il al bahr. It sounds better in Arabic. It rhymes perfectly. Refers to all the territory between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea, which means all the mandatory area of Palestine, all that territory that the British ran up until they left in May of 1948, including any of it or all of it that constitutes the state of Israel. So when you say from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, that means no Israel, not in any size, not a little Israel, not a big Israel, not an Israel just of Tel Aviv, but no Israel at all. That's what that saying means. And anyone who utters it knows precisely what they are saying, because it means that there is no room for Israel in the territory from the river to the sea.